In the year 2437, the universe had become a vast and intricate network of civilizations, planets connected by starships, trade routes, and intergalactic diplomacy. Among the many species that populated the galaxy, the Silvers, a race of technologically advanced beings, ruled over many star systems. They were known for their power, wisdom, and the quiet fear they instilled in other races. But despite their dominance, they were not invincible. The Silvers had many enemies, but the one they underestimated most was humanity. It all began with the invasion of Earth's neighboring system, the Rigel system. The Silvers had been observing humanity for centuries, thinking of them as an underdeveloped species. They were primitive, they thought, and would pose no threat to the mighty empire the Silvers had built. But, as with all things in the galaxy, they underestimated the human spirit. The first contact was made when a Silver fleet entered Earth's orbit, ready to make an example of the humans. The fleet was large, with thousands of ships at their disposal, and they came with one mission: to conquer Earth and place it under Silver rule. The Silvers believed that Earth would fall without resistance. They had made similar conquests on countless planets before. However, what they did not know was that Earth's defenses had evolved in ways no one could have predicted, that humans, though initially seen as weak, had been secretly preparing for the day when an enemy might invade. The humans had no intention of being victims. Years before, they had discovered an ancient technology buried deep beneath the surface of their planet. This technology was unlike anything the Silvers had ever encountered. It was a weapon that harnessed the energy of stars themselves. It was known as the Star Forge, and it was the brainchild of Earth's greatest scientists. Using their own ingenuity and determination, humans had built a fleet of ships powered by this mysterious technology. These ships, with their unimaginable firepower, were designed to defend Earth at all costs. When the Silver fleet arrived, they were immediately met with resistance. At first, the Silvers believed it was nothing more than a small rebellion, an annoyance they could easily crush. But as their ships were destroyed one by one, and the humans fought back with a tenacity and strength they had never expected, the Silvers began to realize that Earth was no ordinary planet. The battle for Earth became a symbol for the galaxy. What was supposed to be a quick conquest turned into a deadly war that would stretch across years. The humans fought with everything they had. They were resourceful, creative, and determined. They adapted to the tactics of the Silvers and used their own technology to turn the tide of the war in their favor. The Silvers had the advantage in numbers and technology, but humanity had something far more dangerous. They had the will to survive. As the war continued, the Silver fleet was slowly pushed back. Earth's Star Forge had become a symbol of hope, and the humans united like never before. From every corner of the planet, they came together, not as separate nations, but as one united force. They rallied around the banner of Earth, determined to protect their home from the invading Silvers. It wasn't long before the Silvers realized they were in over their heads. Despite their superior technology, they were unable to defeat the humans. In one final desperate attempt, the Silvers launched a full-scale assault on Earth's capital, New York City. They sent their most powerful ships to wipe out the human resistance once and for all. But the humans were ready. Using the full power of the Star Forge, they unleashed a devastating wave of energy that tore through the Silver fleet. It was a weapon unlike anything the Silvers had ever seen, a weapon fueled by the very stars themselves. The energy surged through space, obliterating everything in its path. In a matter of moments, the Silver fleet was shattered. The remaining ships turned and fled, with the humans hot on their heels. It was a moment of triumph, a victory against all odds. The Silvers had underestimated humanity, and now they were paying the price. The news of humanity's victory spread throughout the galaxy like wildfire. The other races who had once bowed to the Silvers began to take notice. They saw that the humans, a species once thought to be weak, had risen up and defeated an empire that had ruled over them for centuries. It was a turning point for the galaxy. The balance of power was shifting. In the years that followed, the humans became known as the saviors of the galaxy. The Silvers, once feared and respected, were now seen as a fallen empire, their power shattered by the unexpected strength of humanity. The humans had not only saved their own world, but had also helped to inspire a new era of peace and cooperation between the various races of the galaxy. The human story spread far and wide. It became a legend, a tale of how the underdog had risen up and defeated a mighty empire. The humans had proven that even in the face of overwhelming odds, they would never give up. They would fight to the very end for their freedom, their families, and their future. The Silvers, in their defeat, were forced to retreat to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. They no longer had the power to rule over the stars, and for the first time in centuries, the galaxy was at peace. The humans had saved the galaxy, not through sheer power or technology alone, but through their unyielding determination and courage. And so, the galaxy would forever remember the day when humans saved them all. The end.